What's going on, internet? My name's MFlareFlare, and welcome to episode number 2 of Double Trouble. Today is going to be another one battle wonder. I'm going on vacation-ish kind of in the next day here, so I'm going to bulk record a few battles before I get out. Hopefully, I can get a few before I have to head out. So we're going to jump right into things with the same team of Metagross, Tapu Koko, Neoligo, Arcanine, Alola Ninetales, and Tapu Lele. If you haven't seen the last episode, go ahead and check that out. It's kind of in the same playlist, or check out the link in the video description if I remember to go ahead and put that on there. Last episode, as you can see below, we got a victory there. I think it was a 2-0 victory against a kind of a Trick Roomy team. Went fairly well. Remember, I am rocking the wrong Arcanine, not the Intimidate variety, so that is kind of a problem, but we're making it work now. As we're going to sit around here waiting for a battle. Rating of 15-15. So you're rating from Jake from Indiana. Hey, it's Indiana. I'm from Indiana too. He's rocking a team of Snorlax, Kartana, and Arcanine. I should know the name of that. Tapu Fini, Tapu Koko, and Aerodactyl. So what we got on this team is, I think, is Snorlax. There is kind of the Trick Room answer, because his team kind of looks very fast. Tail Room support from the Aerodactyl looks very threatening. Looking at his team though, Arcanine does fairly well, minus the Aerodactyl. Metagross also does fairly well against his entire team, bar the Arcanine. So what do I think I want to do first? Alola Ninetales could be interesting, getting up in Aurora Veil fairly early. I think if I let off with it, I could get it up fairly quickly and just kind of go from there. Leading off, he's probably going to want to set up Tailwind support. I can very easily see him doing that. Got 23 seconds. Okay, so what am I going to lead off with? There's too many options, I think, but I think I'm going to lead off with Ninetales, Tapu Koko, bring Arcanine in the back, and then Metagross, just in case he decides to bring the Snorlax. I think that's kind of okay, but I'm not sure. We'll see. So I'm fiddling with the gain right now on the microphone because it really doesn't like all of that. So I wish OBS did a better job of like telling me my audio levels, because if I turn it up I sound fine, but if I turn it down really low I don't. So it leads off with the Kartana Aerodactyl, making me too nervous to eat my berries. What do I want to do? So he's either running a Focus Sash on the Kartana, Focus Sash, Life Orb, or Assault Vest maybe? I'm not sure. But realistically, I think my play here is to Aurora Veil up and then go after the Aerodactyl right away. I think that was the right play to make, because I'm not sure. He might switch out the Aerodactyl, but the kind of allure of getting up a Tailwind. So Kartana gonna go for Protect. Didn't bother attacking it, so not gonna do much of a difference there. Tapu Koko gonna get off a Thunderbolt into the Aerodactyl, bring it down to its Focus Sash, so it will be going down this turn. What did the Aerodactyl go for? Aerodactyl gonna set up the Tailwind as expected. Is I am able to get up Aurora Veil, which is going to be very clutch. I think this is the second time ever I've gone up in Aurora Veil. So, I mean, it is what it is. Aerodactyl going to go down to the Hail, as Katana's going to get buffeted by the Hail as well, as we can definitely see that the Kartana is not Focus Sash, as the Aerodactyl was Focus Sash. Pro tip there. And he's going to send out his own Arcanine here. Fire off and Intimidate into both my Pokemon. And I have kind of my own Arcanine Pro. I can't really take on this Arcanine that well. So there's that. I'm just going to go for the Freeze Dry onto the Kartana, get some damage off, and then again some damage off with a Thunderbolt into the Arcanine. So Kartana going to go for a Leaf Blade into the Tapu Koko. That's going to do a little bit of damage, but it is resisted. However, Arcanine going to go for the Flare Blitz into the Tapu Koko. Double target there. Pretty smart. As Tapu Koko is going to go down there. Ninetale's going to get off its Freeze Dry into the Kartana. Let's see how much this does. It does some damage. So I'm going to bring out the Arcanine of my own. This is a special attacking Arcanine. So this is Tailwind turn number 2. Ninetales is just here, not doing much of anything. I can't really take on the Arcanine without it, like, kind of needing to go down. My one answer was Tapu Koko, and Tapu Koko's gone. And I need to find a way to actually take care of that before the Metagross comes in. So I'm just going to Freeze Dry into the Arcanine, maybe get a Freeze, and Flamethrower into the Kartana. There's nothing really I can do with the Arcanine other than that. But so Kartana's going to go for the Leaf Blade into the Arcanine. Did notice there was no Intimidate on the Arcanine. He's going to go for a Z move into... Who? Do you double target the Arcanine? So Gigavolt have it, actually. Probably going into the Arcanine. So interesting set for my opponent. Normally don't see the Gigavolt Havoc on the Arcanine. So Arcanine, don't forget the Aurora Veil is up, and I survived, but I'm going down to nothing though. So Ninetale's going to go for a Freeze Dry into the Arcanine. Not do a lot. I'm going to be able to get off my Flamethrower. That's going to take down the Kartana, and I'm going to take a 3-2 lead here. Trying to play around with some audio stuff here. Had some problems in the last episode. You see, Arcanine gets buffeted by the hail first. Yeah. So, his last Pokemon is going to be Snorlax. So, he is under Tailwind right now. I don't particularly enjoy that. He's got one. What? Yeah, he's got one more turn of Tailwind. Right? He should have one more turn of Tailwind. So what I'm going to do is protect out this turn of Tailwind. He can curse up all he wants. I don't really care. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get some damage off onto the Arcanine before I go down. So Ninetale's going to stick around for another turn, ensuring that I'm going to be able to get up another... So Arcanine going to go for the Flare Blitz into the Protect. That actually saves me some damage. And Snorlax is going to go for a Curse. Here we go. So this is going to be kind of interesting. I just need to kind of whittle this Arcanine down to nothing. Because I think my Hail's going to stop this turn. Actually, the Tailwind peters out. The Hail's going to stick around for one more turn. So I think Moonblast is actually strong. I'm going to go for the knockout onto the Arcanine this turn. So Arcanine's going to... The opposing Arcanine's going to protect. Good play for my opponent. So what's he going to do? So going for a Frustration into the Ninetales. Hail's going to stop. My Aurora Veil is going to wear off. The electricity is going to disappear. Well, that's actually kind of cool. Anyway, so I'm going to go for my own Aurora Veil. And again, go for an Extreme Speed. The off chance I can take a Frustration. Realistically, I probably should have double attacked into the Arcanine there. But I don't know. So Arcanine gonna go for extreme speed into the other Arcanine, not gonna do a whole lot. Arcanine gonna go for his own extreme speed into the Arcanine, gonna knock out my Arcanine. What? How did my Aurora Veil fail? Yeah, it wore off, didn't it? I guess. Oh, I can't set it without the hail. Whoopsies. Alright, so it's now Metagross versus the world. And I'm pretty sure I'm at a range where Arcanine... Do I dare try and bullet punch that thing? I mean, I guess that's kind of the only way I end up winning is if I bullet punch the Arcanine. Now it's got to take it out. And nope. So you go for the Flare Blitz, and that's going to take me out. I forgot Aurora Veil doesn't work if it isn't hailing out. Whoops. And it's going to be a 1-0 victory for my opponent as I goofed. Whoops. But I don't really know how much different it would have went. I probably maybe could have taken out the Arcanine, but oh well. I'd like to thank you for coming out and watching this episode of Double Trouble. Come back next time, see if we can pull out a win. Thanks for watching. Have yourselves a great day, and I will see you next time. Goodbye.